Good day and thanks for joining us on Mayor Kings TV News. I am Timiala Emanuela. First, the headlines. Oborevwori stands to protect host communities from oppression and disruption of oil production. NANS inducts Governor Oborevwori into Hall of Fame for development strides. Delta Speaker dismisses claims of PDP lawmakers defecting to APC. Police arrest 3 women for selling 11-day-old baby for 4 million naira in Delta State. On entertainment, Portable begs Tinubu's intervention to case against Ogun State government. On business news, CBN to implement new ATM charges from March 1st, 2025. On the foreign scene, Trump insists US will take Gaza as it meets Jordan's king. Plus, FIFA World Cup banned 3 countries from playing in 2026. Now the news in full. Delta State Governor Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori on Tuesday said his administration would not allow oil companies operating in the state to oppress their host communities. Neither would he tolerate host communities disrupting oil production. Governor Oborevwori stated this while playing host to the management of Chevron Nigeria Limited, who paid him a costly visit at government house Asaba. He disclosed that the state government derived most of its revenue from oil production, adding that for the reason he would not want anything that might disrupt oil production in the state. According to him, oil production is high in Delta State and will benefit all, pointing out that as it is today, the state was number 1 in oil production in the country. While appreciating the continuous contribution of Chevron Nigeria Limited to the nation's economy and development, he applauded management of the company for coming to interface with the state government. However, Governor Oborevwori implored the company to continue to do more for their host communities. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has inducted Delta State Governor Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori into its Hall of Fame in recognition of his outstanding infrastructural and human capital development across the state. The induction ceremony took place on Tuesday at Government House Asaba and was performed by the Global President of NANS, Comrade Lucky Emonefe, who led members of the Association National Executive Committee on a costly visit to the governor. Emonefe, a Deltan, described Governor Oborevwori's achievement as phenomenal, stating that his developmental strides were visible not only to Deltans but to Nigerians at large. He commended the governor for prioritizing education, youth empowerment, and infrastructural renewal, assuring him of the students' unwavering support in advancing his administration's more agenda. He further called for continued support from all stakeholders to drive the sustainable development of the state, pledging to sustain policies that positively impact the lives of Deltans. Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Emomotimi Dennis Gowo, has dismissed as baseless and unfounded a media report alleging that 10 PDP lawmakers in the House are planning to defect to the All Progressive Congress, APC. Reacting to concerns raised by the House Leader, Honorable Emeka Nwobi, during plenary on Tuesday, Gowo urged Deltans, especially PDP members, to ignore the misleading report. He assured that all 22 PDP lawmakers in the Assembly remain steadfast and loyal to the party. He insisted that all 22 PDP lawmakers remain fully committed to the party and have no plans of leaving. Instead, he revealed that 5 out of the 7 APC members in the House are considering defecting to PDP, with discussions already in progress. Meanwhile, Speaker Gowo extended an open invitation to opposition members willing to join the PDP, assuring them that the party's umbrella is big enough to accommodate everyone. The Delta State Police Command has arrested 3 women involved in the sale of an 11-day-old infant for 4 million naira. According to a statement by the command spokesperson, Superintendent Edafe Bright, the suspects have confessed to their roles in the crime. The infant's mother, identified as Rachael, revealed that she was lured into selling a baby for 600,000 naira by a woman who initially offered to help her after childbirth. She was then introduced to a vendor who exploited her vulnerable situation and pressured her into the transaction. Suspicious neighbors who had supported Rachel during her pregnancy raised an alarm after noticing she no longer had the baby. Upon interrogation, she admitted to selling the child, leading to her arrest along with the intermediary. Further investigations revealed that the vendor resold the baby for 3.5 million naira, giving Rachel only 570,000 naira after deducting a 30,000 naira debt she owed. Now on the entertainment news. Embattled Nigerian musician Portable has called on President Bola Tinubu to intervene in the ongoing legal battle between him and the Ogun State government. The reports that the singer, who is currently at large, was arraigned by the Ogun State government alongside his 9 associates for assaulting officials from the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development. The Magistrate Justice O.M. Somefun, in a ruling on Thursday, granted Portable's associate 5 million naira bail each, with shorties who are licensed bond agents registered with the state government, and adjourned the case till March 17 for hearing. Speaking from his hideout, Portable denied the allegations and pleaded for his associate's release from detention. However, Portable, in a news video on social media on Tuesday, urged President Tinubu to help him talk to Governor Dapo Abiodun to forgive him. While begging for forgiveness, the singer described himself as government liability, noting that he is a government child. Now on the business news. The Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) has announced a review on the transaction fees for automated teller machines (ATM) to address the rising operational costs and enhance efficiency in the banking sector. A review of ATM transaction charges was last done in 2019 when the fee was reduced to 35 naira from 64 naira per withdrawal. According to the acting director of the Financial Policy and Regulating Department, John Onajar, the new revised charges will take effect from March 1st. According to him, the review is in line with Section 10.7 of the CBN Guide to Charges by Banks and Other Financial and Non-Banking Financial Institutions 2020. However, the review will not affect customers who withdraw from ATMs belonging to their banks. For withdrawals at ATMs of other banks, an off-site withdrawal will attract a 100 naira fee plus a surcharge of up to 450 naira per 20,000 withdrawals. The Apex Bank revealed that a 100 naira fee per 20,000 withdrawals will be applied at on-site ATM, those located at bank branches. Now on the foreign scene. President Donald Trump has once again insisted the U.S. would take control of the Gaza Strip as he met Jordan's King Abdullah at the White House on Tuesday. It was their first meeting since Trump announced his proposal to take over the enclave and move its population of 2 million Palestinians to other countries in the region, including Jordan. Earlier this week, Trump suggested he could withhold aid to Jordan and Egypt unless they agreed to take in those Palestinians from Gaza. Jordan, a key U.S. ally in the Middle East, is already home to millions of Palestinians and has rejected the proposal. King Abdullah said after their meeting that Jordan's steadfast position is against the displacement of Palestinians. But speaking to reporters in the Oval Office with King Abdullah seated to his right, Trump signaled him would not shift on his idea, which triggered global condemnation when he unveiled it last week. However, Jordan has so far rejected the idea as a fundamental breach of international law, but has quietly expressed concerns about the kingdom's ability to absorb large numbers of Palestinians. Finally, on the world of sport, FIFA has suspended the Football Federation of two additional countries, Pakistan and Congo, ahead of the 2026 World Cup, which is set to take place in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. These suspensions came on top of the existing ban in Russia, bringing the total number of banned nations to three. As the most anticipated international football competition, the World Cup is held every 4 years and will return in the summer of 2026. Meanwhile, reigning champions Argentina, led by Lionel Scaloni, will aim to defend their title, while teams such as France, England, now under newly appointed coach Thomas Tuchel, and Euro 2024 winners Spain will be among the top contenders seeking to dethrone them. Now to end the news, here's a quick recap on our headline. Oborevwori stands to protect host communities from oppression and disruption of oil production. Nant inducts Governor Oborevwori into Hall of Fame for development strides. Delta Speaker dismisses claims of PDP lawmakers defecting to APC. Police arrest 3 women for selling 11-day-old baby for 4 million naira in Delta State. On entertainment, Portable begs Tinubu's intervention in case against Ogun State government. On business news, CBN to implement new ATM charges from March 1st. On the foreign scene, Trump insists US will take Gaza as he meets Jordan's king. On the world of sport, FIFA World Cup banned 3 countries from playing in 2026. That ends the news from Mayor Kings TV as read and edited by Tiniela Emanuela. Thanks for watching.